I have recently published a set of videos on how to solve some calculus problems. That was quite peculiar because I have assisted a student from Italy who had to take an exam. And as I mentioned in one of those videos, it's basically as if I took the exam myself. I am honored that this student passed with the best possible grades, but not satisfied to the best degree, because after all, I didn't help her understand more properly the subject. I simply did the problems myself, and then I sent her the problems on a WhatsApp chat. She actually pleaded to help her because it was an exam that she had to pass. Otherwise, she would have to retake the exam in the next 3-4 months. So she basically hit the nail on the head when she asked me like that, by calling her emotions into play. So I decided to help. I didn't do it for free, but it's not about the money that you can make out of it. It's more about the meaning that I convey by doing this kind of stuff. After all, this is my passion, helping others, especially in subjects like mathematics and physics. So I don't know why, but I feel a little bit guilty, but at the same time I'm also satisfied that I managed to help somebody else pass an exam. And when I helped this student, I was on vacation actually. So I was on vacation with my girlfriend, and I was in Verona, a nice city in Italy. I stayed at a hotel, and actually in Italian, in this case, it's called agriturismo, which does not really translate as hotel, because the Italian version of hotel is simply hotel. So it's basically the same thing, same pronunciation almost. But agriturismo is actually different because you are in nature, and then you also have animals like cows, horses, dogs, sheep, and you are immersed in nature. When I took the exam, I was sitting on a chair in the middle of nature. I was under a gazebo, and I was outside in the open air, breathing some fresh air and having some good drinks and foods. So I really enjoyed it. It was still summer, even if it was already drawing to a close, but it was still quite hot outside, quite warm, let's say. I was wearing a shirt, so I remember that the weather was great. But anyway, the point of this video is just to highlight the feelings that I have while helping other people, to perform well in this kind of subjects. By the way, the exam lasted for 2 hours. I managed to finish the exam in about 1 hour, so that I could give enough time to the student to copy essentially what I had written. Then I don't know if you got a chance to take a look at one of the most recent videos on a mathematical model related to pipes, engineering pipes. It seems incredible that you can make a mathematical model to estimate the diameter, the optimal diameter of these pipes. You can think of it as a pipeline, doesn't really matter. But if you watched the video, you might have wondered why these kind of models are useful and whether they can be used in engineering. Actually, the answer is yes, they are definitely used in engineering. They are clever ways to guide the choice of an engineer who has to design pipes in this case. These methods are quite recurrent, especially because you can always find a way to parameterize the cost of something with respect to some physical quantities, in this case diameter, the diameter of a pipe. There are also some other examples that could be given, and maybe in the future I will provide some more examples.